And hello, and welcome to episode 2 of YocalFM.
Yocal.
FM. I'm your presenter, Tim Presenter, and after her popularity last week, my new co-presenter, Tracy Manlight, will be joining us. Hi, Trace.
Hey, Jordan.
Now, you had a record number of emails or hits last week after your Bible review. A staggering 6 fans emailed in and asked for more Trace.
They should probably get a hobby or something.
Indeed. Welcome to the show, Trace.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud to be here. I'm looking forward to the quiz later.
Good stuff. And do we have a show for you today? But firstly, the news from last week with Myra Hindley. No, not that Myra Hindley.
And now, news. Bible bashers holding anti-gay protests during Elton John concert at King's Home. People still concerned with Ebola told Man Up That's So last month. Hipsters, and are they the new Nazis? New age rappers and head trauma, we investigate the links. iPad's slimmer model make fatties feel awkward. Bible bashers from the Hucklecode Methodist Church held anti-gay protests outside King's Own, where Elton John was performing on Saturday, holding protests against gay marriages and gay rights and possibly gay rugby fans. Reverend Cockrot had this to say.
We're here. We're not queer. We don't think gays should have the same rights as heterosexuals.
A spokesperson had later commented they will be working hard in future on their slogans. The controversy was marred by Sir Elton John's own controversial moment when he compared a steward to a Nazi. However, Sir Elton has come forward since saying, I apologise. Everybody knows that my words were at the heat of the moment. I'd never compare a steward to a Nazi. Nazis, despite their disgusting role in World War II, have at times been known to be some fun. People still concerned with the Ebola virus have been told by government officials to man up, and that the virus is old hat, and is nowhere near as dangerous as AIDS. Well, perhaps just a little bit. The hypochondriacs have been told if you're not in Africa, you've got about as much chance of contracting it as Liverpool has Raheem Sterling. And hipsters have been compared to the Nazi Party. Despite being noticeably easier going, the small haircuts and skinny jeans combo have led comparisons to the Gestapo. In effect, their rise was quite similar in how fast they spread and the fact that everybody hates them. And some technology news. Apple have come under fire and some scrutiny for their constant thinning and slimming of their iPads, or tablets. A bunch of online pasty pale unathletic slobs have argued the new versions of the popular tablet pile pressure onto larger sized people to slim their fat sausage fingers. iPad have said the only thing being piled on is the seconds to your dinner plate. Sports news now. In sports, some overpriced paid wanker did something that might mean nothing to him, but to loads of working class people breaking their bank accounts to come and watch them every week, it probably did. I've been Myra Hindley. No, not that Myra Hindley. And this has been last week's news. I will speak to you later in the show to give you this week's news. Unless presenter Tim decides my 2-minute slot is still too much. Over to you, Tim and Trace. Thank you.
I don't think she looks like Myra Hindley at all. She looks more like an evil Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what Myra Hindley looked like. The unslate on. What? Oh shit. Yocal.
Yocal.
Oh wait, Yocal F Your mum does. And thank you, Myra Hindley there with the news. And now we go over to our weekly quiz with me and Tracy Manlike, and this is the first round for a chance to go through to the second round to eventually have a chance at winning that ski holiday. Tracy, welcome.
Aw, thanks, darling. Well, I'm all set when you are, Timmy B.
Okay, well, let's start this week's Quizaroo.
The old Quizaroo.
And on line 1 we have Rob. Hello, Rob.
Hello.
Rob's from the Golden Hills.
There's gold in them there hills.
Rob, you are going to be going head to head with Wayne as well. We have Wayne there. Hi, Wayne.
Right.
Right, darlings.
Right. Hello.
Talkative bunch, charmed, I'm sure.
So, Trace, you'll be the schoolmaster. I will ask the gentlemen each 3 questions, and whoever scores the highest today gets a YocalFM goodie bag and through to the second round for the chance to win the skiing holiday. So, Rob, you're a caller 1. You'll go first, okay?
Okay.
You sound unsure there, Rob. Are you sure you're okay to answer 3 questions?
Yeah.
So, Rob, question 1. How many wheels does a tractor have? I'm afraid I'm going to have to hurry you, Rob.
5.
Okay, now question 2. Where was Sugar in last week's horse riding report?
5.
Okay, third and final question. What was the name of the song sung by the Wrangleroos last week?
5. Could you repeat the question?
No, I'm afraid that's it. We're out of time. Rob, out of the 3 questions there, you got question 1, and question 2, and question 3.
Well, that hardly seems fair.
Yeah, life isn't.
What?
And Wayne, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Okay, Wayne, question 1. Trace, could you put the Chris down, please?
What? No.
I don't wish to interrupt you, Trace, but I feel I must.
Cheeky bloody bugger.
Well, you're eating on air. It's highly unprofessional, and it's...
Oh, shut up. I'm done now. There's only 5 crisps in there.
Shame it wasn't one of Rob's questions. He probably would have got it.
Oh, wow. You're the one who got me here in my green Quizmaster dress on, and you goes out and reads all the scores.
Sorry, Trace.
No, don't even.
You can read them out again.
No, it's fine. I just do Wayne.
She'll what?
Now, Wayne, question 1. How many crisps were in Tracy Manlike's packet of crisps?
5.
And congratulations, Wayne. You are through to the next round, and we'll send you
Oi, Doberman cock, I was supposed to do that.
a YocalFM goodie bag, and we'll speak to you next week.
Dirty flippin' limelight hugging bastard. Come here. Right, you're gonna get back in your place, Tim. Don't know what you're doing on the floor, darling. It's very unprofessional.
Yocal.
FM. Now you're about to witness the strength of cheese knowledge.
Straight out of Gloucester, crazy motherfucker named Tracy. From the gang called Jokers with Attitude. I have the balls off, I got a sock off. I don't leave the khakis till I motherfucking hoard up. You two boy, if you wanna get me, rolling hill down a hill, wanna get cheese off my ass. That's on go now. For the punk motherfuckers that show now, city folk mumbo. They wanna rumble, mix 'em up, cook 'em up, leave 'em like that monk or gumbo. Going up on a motherfucker like that. And if you're a sheep or a goat, at your ass. So give it up smooth. Ladies on now, wake on the jack move. Here's a yokel rap to keep your dancing. Long blonde hair, like the boys from Hanson. Ho yo, is the tool. Don't make me act a motherfucking fool. With me you can go Tono, maybe. I'm knocking hay bales out of the box daily. Daily, yo, weekly, monthly, yearly. Till even them eye-shut motherfuckers see clearly that I'm down with the capital fucking CGC. You boys can't fuck with me. Yo, hen, why don't you tell 'em where you're from?
Gloucester.
And after that, I runs around in my pants. Till I'm found with a tinfoil admiral hat I made falls off, and I sat covered in my own excrement until I stopped seeing dragons, or thinking that there's a conspiracy to turn me into sausages.
We talk senile dementia with the elderly.
Sparrow, no, puppy dog and lemon fish sandwiches.
Sorry, what?
Who's that?
I'm Tim Presenter, the presenter of YocalFM.
Get out of my mind.
Long number 5562 7571 6628 2819. The sort code is 110032.
I totally don't care if they're absent-minded or they don't even know what's going on around them. Quite frankly, I find them sexy.
See, right, I knows that they're controlling my mind. Regardless of what's happening on that telly, I knows. Because I see them with the controller in their hand.
I actually think that's an Xbox One, Ted.
Hello? Oh.
get naked!
My mother, she suffered with it for many years. And I remember taking my now wife of 30 years to meet her in a home. And, well, when she walked out, she came out completely naked as the day she was born at a tender age of 78. And, well, I mean, it was quite a shock, you know, and, I mean, I've watched her through the years deteriorate, you know, and, it's awful. I mean, it is awful.
Yes, I'm sure. I mean, it's obviously also a very slow and painful process, you know, in a sense, watching them go, you know, it must be very hard for family members and loved ones alike.
Yeah, and let me tell you, you ain't seen nothing till you seen a 70-year-old woman in a buff, let me tell you that.
I'd like to thank everybody who called in and gave some of their opinions today on senile dementia. As we know, it's a very touchy subject and not easy for a lot of people to talk about, so thank you.
Yocal.
Wait.
Yocal.
FM.
YocalFM. Sponsored by Golden Hillage Millage Company and their wind farms.
For a brighter, cleaner future.
The Golden Hillage Millage Corporation would like to add that representatives or callers in or associate of YocalFM are not necessarily in any way aligned or linked with the opinions of the Hillage Millage Company and wind farm organisation. Safe.
Rumpy Pumpy Cider! Are you running out of excuses for why you're a gat on the weekends? Do you find your normal alcohol stoppage don't quite send you over the edge? Do you want something chemically processed to speed up the brewing stage, which taps on your head like a woodpecker? Does the trunk of your tree get rumpy grumpy ciders? Cause sometimes you don't want the shit without the green apple splatters. Rumpy Rider Ciders, my love. Rider!
Other Shite, the slurry machine that literally sorts your shit. Tired of fighting off cloud slurry fetishes? Wanna get the best of shit? But tired of playing through the eye with that? Other Shite, mixes, mashes and slurifies your gut chunder in 3 easy steps. Just give it your shite and it'll make light work of sorting it out. Other shite, anything but. Sort your shit. Okay, and now we're going over to our hot tip segment. Ooh.
Them tips are up, mate.
And Jeff calls from a place I can't even pronounce. Jeff.
Don't fish for fish fingers, you won't find them.
Maurice from Redgington. What's your tip for us, Maurice?
Don't let sugar ride your horse.
And Ari from Ari's Dance Away Combos.
Boy, you're combined for me.
Scoundrel. Absolute blatant free advertising. Mary from Tidville.
I really can't say.
Kind of undoing your own words there, Mary. Howler from Matson.
Oh there! When in doubt, fuck!
And Dorothy from Whitminster. What's your tip for us, Dorothy?
Read me, darling. If eggs have gone off, they will sink, not float in a bowl of water. But don't throw them in a pond.
Thanks, Dorothy. And now over to Jude. Jude from Lively. What's your tip for us?
Hello?
Hello, Jude.
Hello? Is this where I enters my Go for Fight Club?
No, I'm afraid it isn't, but you should remember the first 2 cardinal rules of Goat Fight Club. And Joan from Jolie, what's your tip for us?
I spooks Lambert and Butler.
Okay. Ruth from Stroud, what's your tip for us, Ruth?
If you add some soup to a mirror, then it stops it from steaming again, and it clears that.
Really, Ruth?
Oui, really.
That's a fair comment. Thanks. And that was it for today's Hot Tips. Ooh.
Them tips are up, mate.
Brilliant. You slapping around trying to milk your cow? You want to get every last drop like a dirty girl in a porno? Not down with wanking your moo-moo. Brilliant. They milk your cow's balls till he's emptier than Glastonbury when Kanye West is on the main stage. Brilliant. They're brilliant, mind. Ceremonial burnings of civilised people and inbreeding not cutting it for your yokel image. Is holding up people on long country roads at 17 miles per hour not earning your local badge of approval? Come down to Gary Dunn's. Gary Dunn's done Gary's. Gary's done Dungers for years and he ain't about to stop now. Don't take it up to Gary, take it up with Gary Dunn. Done Gary's. We've got all the sizes of it and don't fat. Let it all hang out. Done Gary's Gary Dunn's. That's Done Gary's Gary Dunn's. Done Gary's Gary Dunn's. Done Gary's Gary Dunn's. Done Gary's from Gary Dunn's. You know the rules. Get done to Gary and get Gary Dunn's. Done Gary's.
You knows what I'm saying, love.
Now we go over to Tracy Manlike with this week's book review.
I'm reading a book and it's called The Koran, and it fixates on this geezer called Alan, right? And it took 23 years to write, and be honest, for all that time you think like it'd be better. I mean, Breaking Bad took like 3 years and that's the shit. So the next religion book should be wrote by like Vince Gilligan or Kurt Sutter, then it would be epic. There's 114 chapters, and that surprised me.
Yes, that's a lot of chapters. I'd be surprised by that.
No, it really surprised me that like none of them was about bomb making.
Any other facts or finding about the book?
Yeah, and that is the avid readers of the Koran will jizz, so it's easier.
How would jizzing make it easier to read? Surely it would make it more difficult. I mean, the pages would stick together.
I knows, Timmy B, I knows. I always found reading a lot easier than a good jazz. Also, there's a bit where, like, Alan flies on a unicorn to heaven, and I'm going to emulate that.
Oh, really? And how do you plan on doing that, Trace?
I'm gonna hire a big white horse, and I'm gonna put a strap on his head, right? Get him some little wings, and then I'm gonna turn up to heaven, dressed like Alan.
What do you mean, heaven?
The gay club, darling.
I'd be very careful doing that, Trace. I don't think the avid readers of the Koran would like that at all.
Oh, don't worry, Timmy's there love it, right? When I was at school, I was always getting like stars for arts and crafts. I'm well creative.
And how many stars are you giving the Koran?
Well, like, once again, it's a factional book, and I don't really do like factional. But it was better than the Bible, and there was pictures. So, well, there weren't pictures of Alan, really. He's quite elusive. But no, I give it 2 stars because I did like the pictures, and reading it did inspire me to get other books.
Oh, really, Trace? And what other works of literature has it inspired you to get?
Well, it reminded me a little bit of the Kama Sutra, and I remember finding it underneath my dad's bed when I was little.
Thank you very much, Trace. And that was Tracy Manlike's review of the Koran. She gave it 2 stars because it reminded her of the Kama Sutra. Now, we go over to Sugar Gold with his weekly report. Sugar, please tell us where you are today, mate, and what you're doing.
Hello, and I'm here in Red Merley. Today I'm Zorban. I have Zen here with me. Hello, Zen.
G'day, mate.
Now, Zen, if you wouldn't mind, a brief explanation of what Zorban has.
Well, mate, we put you in a giant transparent orb, half filled with water. Then you get inside and we just fuck it down a hill, mate.
Right, so I'm gonna enter here through the ring.
Struth, mate, what a puff.
But, right, well, I'm inside the Zorb, and, well, I feels like a hamster.
Ready to rock, mate?
No, not yet, I just, whoa! I don't like it, like, I don't like
Flaming Struth. That is nasty, mate.
I don't like that light. I don't like that light. And that was
Yocal.
Yocal.
Sugar there with his weekly report. Zorban.
FM.